why Nike lost the NBA superstar Stephen Curry to Under Armour and $14 billion along with it, right? Let me see. We've all underestimated employees or just people in general, but the cost surely wasn't as high as when Nike let Steph Curry slip through its fingers to land with Under Armour. When Curry entered the NBA, he signed an endorsement deal with Nike that's far from uncommon. Nearly 3/4 of NBA players are signed to deals with the company. At the end of the 2013 season, Curry's contract with Nike was up for renewal. According to an outstanding article by Ethan Sherwood Strauss for ESPN, here's what happened when Nike tried to convince Curry to re-up. The pitch meeting, according to Steph's father, Dell, who was present, kicked off with one Nike official accidentally addressing Stephen as Stefan, the moniker, of course, of Steve Urkel's alter ego in the TV show Family Matters. I heard some people pronounce his name wrong before, says Del Curry. I wasn't surprised. I was surprised that I didn't get a correction. It got worse from there. A PowerPoint slide featured Kevin Durant's name, presumably left on by accident. Presumably residue from repurposed materials. I stopped paying attention after that, Dell says. Though Dell resolved to keep a poker face throughout the entirety of the pitch, the decision to leave Nike was in the works. Keep in mind, this Steph Curry, let's see. UA's total basketball business probably double in terms of retail sales, and even its non-Curry styles have grown at a super high rate. The growth could be a result of UA taking share by underpricing its shoes, or it could be a tipping point signaling the end of Nike's basketball dominance. If the latter is true, or Curry becomes the next Michael Jordan, our call might be wrong no matter what UA does in women's apparel or running footwear. He felt the market capitalization of Under Armour could be approximately $14 billion if Curry doesn't work a major impact on sales. So, Nike, who, as far as we've known, has gotten these sneaker deals right. But much larger than Nike losing $14 billion because of this. And again, this was before the MVPs, before the championships. This was everyone questioning Steph Curry, including the Warriors. They didn't even want to give him his max deal, which also opened up the Kevin Durant deal, and the rest is history, right? And so this mistake, and as a result of it, the move to go to Under Armour, has changed the sneaker industry. As I've said before, ever since Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, the face of the NBA has been a Nike athlete. Even Converse now is under Nike, which is what Larry Bird and Magic Johnson had. And so Michael Jordan obviously became the face of the NBA, right? And for some time, there was the dead period, right? Where the NBA was trying to find who that next guy was. You know, it was supposed to be Grant Hill or Penny Hardaway or Vince Carter. Then it became Kobe or even a Ray Allen, Allen Iverson, Shaq, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Tracy McGrady. We could go on and on. But the face ended up being Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. Even with all of those great names. And after that, we added in who? Kevin Durant. And after that, the first one to really break through and be the face of the league was Steph Curry. The first non-Nike athlete. And ever since then, all of these other brands have had the opportunity to get these athletes. Now, obviously, there was the Kyrie incident and where Nike had to drop him and whatnot. He was a massive player in the sneaker industry. I don't know if people know this. Massive player in it. So his move was also massive. But the fact that Steph Curry was on Under Armour and his running mate was on Anta, right? Clay's on Anta, right? I just want to make sure I'm not talking out my ass. Oh, yeah, he is on Anta. So, the most popular team in the NBA, their two stars before Kevin Durant was non-Nike athletes. And obviously, as a result of that Golden State Warriors experience, Kevin Durant became a bad guy, a villain. So even he got knocked off of that face of the NBA, and it was just LeBron and Steph Curry.